Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, March 9th, and we are going to talk some more Ohio State recruiting here on a Thursday morning. But before we do, I just want to take a second. If you guys would please go over and give the Scarlet and Gray podcast a follow on Twitter. I know we haven't had any shows recently. We're working on potentially even next week. Haven't not next week, but the week after, having a live show. Schedule has been busy. I also help host a Browns podcast, and there's been a lot of Browns news coming out. And right now, that's kind of been where we're taking most of the priority, just because, again, the Browns are in the offseason. Free agency is about to start. NFL draft is coming soon. But Scarlet and Gray podcast will be making its return shortly. So go drop us a follow over there. We would really appreciate it. Be sure to also drop a like on today's video. Help that channel algorithm grow. We appreciate everyone's support. But also, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. It's free. That's all I have to say. It's free. And you're entered in for exclusive giveaways that we have available only to our Network 216 subscribers. And we're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers before the end of spring. We can't do that without you guys. So please consider subscribing to the channel. Again, it's free, and we really appreciate all the support you give us. Today's prospect that we're going to talk about here is Jason Moore, the defensive line prospect from DeMatha Catholic High School in Maryland. He runs at 6'6", 280 pounds, four-star prospect. His ranking is another one that varies depending on what publication you look at. Ohio State secured his services over Michigan, Notre Dame, Penn State, and Alabama. This is a guy that, I mean, truly, he's 6'6", 280 pounds. He's only going to continue to put on more weight, build out more of a frame. He also plays basketball as well, 24/7 Sports, has him as a four-star prospect. He's really good at showing the ability to collapse the pocket. He does good against double teams, lower body flexibility, dips his shoulders, get around the edge to get to the backfield. He has a good ability of chasing down the line of scrimmage. So someone runs past him, he's able to normally track him down pretty well, which is impressive for a defensive lineman. And the more he'll become more of a player too once he really focuses his full ability on football. I mean, when you're a dual sport athlete like that in high school, normally you're not focusing just on one sport. It sounds like he's also really good as a basketball player. And I mean, at this point, he's not focused 100% on football, but once you get to Ohio State, you know that'll only change. He does rely on his strength a lot to push offensive linemen. The issue that he has is that he needs to get better with his pass rushing moves, because when that initial move doesn't work, it makes it very hard for him to get after the quarterback. 24/7 Sports is saying that he has the ability to be a multi-year starter and a first-day NFL draft prospect. I think that, again, very impressive. Right now they have him as a second or third round draft pick. He was at the Under Armour All-American game in the Polynesia Bowl roster as well. So this is a guy that has a ton of talent, and I think it was a really good pick by Ohio State being able to secure his services. Going to add a lot to that defensive line. We know we're losing Zach Harrison. We've lost Javonte Jean-Baptiste as well, who transferred to Florida. Ohio State is losing talent on that defensive line, and great opportunity to replace that talent with Jason Moore. I don't know how much he's going to play as a freshman, but the opportunity is there. And especially if he's an early enrollee, I don't believe he is, just because, again, playing basketball. So I don't know if he is, but Jason Moore has an opportunity to stake his claim into that rotation for Larry Johnson and Jim Knowles. I mean, we know that they're not afraid to play young guys. We've seen it in the past. Zach Harrison's a great example. We've seen it with Joey and Nick Bosa, Chase Young. We have seen it throughout Larry Johnson's time at Ohio State. He will play young guys if they earn that playing time. And I think Jason Moore is a guy that can earn that time. Really curious to see how he does this season, especially in spring ball coming up in the next couple months. That's today's Ohio State recruit, defensive lineman Jason Moore. If you guys are enjoying the content, please drop a like on this video. Really appreciate everyone that is enjoying this series. It does take some time to come up with these with this content, so I really appreciate you guys that tune into this content every single week into this video series we've been having. Also, go subscribe over to the Network 216 YouTube channel, guys. Free exclusive giveaways available to only our YouTube subscribers. And we're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers again before the end of spring. This has been your Ohio State recruit for your Thursday morning. I am Tyler Johnson. I'll talk to you all again next week, and go Buckeyes.